Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, imparted many valuable life lessons through his writings and teachings. Here are some quotes attributed to Plato, along with the life lessons they convey. 1. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Plato. Lesson. Self-mastery and self-control are crucial for personal growth and success. True strength comes from within. 2. We can easily forgive a child who is afraid of the dark. The real tragedy of life is when men are afraid of the light. Plato. Lesson. Embrace knowledge and truth, even when it challenges your preconceptions. Facing reality is essential for personal and societal progress. 3. Wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools, because they have to say something. Plato. Lesson. Value meaningful communication and think before you speak. It's important to speak with purpose and intention. 4. Courage is knowing what not to fear. Plato. Lesson. True courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to discern what is worth fearing. It involves facing challenges with wisdom and resolve. 5. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Plato. Lesson. Power can be a double-edged sword, and it reveals a person's true character. Use any influence you have wisely and responsibly. 6. Ignorance, the root and stem of all evil. Plato. Lesson. Seek knowledge and understanding, for ignorance can lead to misunderstanding, conflict, and harmful actions. 7. The heaviest penalty for declining to rule is to be ruled by someone inferior to yourself. Plato. Lesson. It is important to take responsibility and contribute to society. Avoiding leadership can lead to less competent individuals taking charge. 8. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future in life. Plato. Lesson. Education and upbringing play a significant role in shaping a person's character and potential. It's crucial to invest in quality education. 9. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Plato. Lesson. Love has the power to inspire creativity and bring out the best in people. It is a transformative force that can lead to self-expression and beauty. 10. The first and greatest punishment of the sinner is the conscience of sin. Plato. Lesson. One's own moral compass and conscience can be a powerful source of guidance and accountability. 11. Knowledge which is acquired under compulsion obtains no hold on the mind. Plato. Lesson. Genuine learning and understanding come from a place of curiosity and willingness. Forceful education may not lead to true knowledge. 12. An unexamined life is not worth living. Plato. Lesson. Regular self-reflection and introspection are essential for a meaningful and fulfilling life. Understand your beliefs, values, and purpose. 13. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. Lesson. True wealth isn't just measured in material possessions, but in finding contentment and satisfaction with what you have. 14. Justice means minding your own business and not meddling with other men's concerns. Plato. Lesson. Respect the autonomy and rights of others. Avoid unnecessary interference in their affairs. 15. Ideas are the source of all things. Plato. Lesson. The power of ideas and concepts should not be underestimated. They shape the world around us and have the potential to drive positive change. 16. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Plato. Lesson. Starting with purpose and focus is crucial. Lay a strong foundation for any endeavor to ensure its success. 17. One of the penalties for refusing to participate in politics is that you end up being governed by your inferiors. Plato. Lesson. Engage in the political process and take an active role in shaping your community and society. Apathy can lead to undesirable outcomes. 18. At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet. Plato. Lesson. Love has the power to inspire creativity and bring out the best in people. It is a transformative force that can lead to self-expression and beauty. 19. Good people do not need laws to tell them to act responsibly, while bad people will find a way around the laws. Plato. Lesson. The foundation of a just society lies not just in laws, but in the character and moral compass of its citizens. 20. He who commits injustice is ever made more wretched than he who suffers it. Plato. Lesson. Wrongdoing ultimately harms the perpetrator more than the victim. Acting with integrity and fairness leads to personal well-being. 21. No one is a friend to his friend who does not love in return. Plato. Lesson. Friendship is a reciprocal relationship built on mutual care, respect, and love. It requires effort and genuine affection from both parties. 22. The soul takes nothing with her to the next world but her education and her culture. At the beginning of the journey to the next world, one's education and culture can either provide the greatest assistance or else act as the greatest burden to the person who has just died. Plato. Lesson. The value of education and personal development transcends material possessions. It shapes your character and prepares you for the journey beyond this life. 23. The just man is happy, and the unjust man is miserable. Plato. Lesson. Living a life of integrity and fairness leads to inner contentment and happiness, while dishonesty and injustice breed inner turmoil. 24. Courage above all things is the first quality of a warrior. Plato. Lesson. Courage is a fundamental trait necessary for facing challenges and adversity. It is the foundation upon which other virtues are built. 25. Rhetoric is the art of ruling the minds of men. Plato. Lesson. Effective communication and persuasion have the power to influence people's thoughts and actions. It is a responsibility that should be used wisely. 26. The measure of a man is what he does with power. Plato. Lesson. How one uses their influence and authority reveals their true character. It is important to exercise power with wisdom and benevolence. 27. Excess generally causes reaction and produces a change in the opposite direction, whether it be in the seasons or in individuals or in governments. Plato. Lesson. Balance and moderation are key to maintaining stability and harmony in all aspects of life. 28. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. Lesson. True wealth lies in finding satisfaction and contentment with what you have rather than constantly seeking more. 29. The direction in which education starts a man will determine his future. Plato. Lesson. The quality and nature of one's education significantly influence their future prospects and opportunities. A solid foundation in learning is crucial. 30. The beginning is the most important part of the work. Plato. Lesson. Starting with purpose and focus sets the stage for success. A strong foundation is vital for any endeavor.